Hi, this is Paul Chamberlain, President of Linmore LED. This presentation is on our Lumens as a subscription offering. Lumens as a subscription is a subscription agreement that includes a new lumen supply system, in other words, a new lighting system, lighting controls, installation, and maintenance of that lighting and control system for the term of the agreement. The term is 10 years spread over 2 segments. Lumens as a subscription is a great opportunity for our wholesale partners to be promoting to their customers. According to Navigant Research, Lumens as a subscription or similar programs are projected to grow from $663 million of sales in 2017 to $2.6 billion by 2026, a compound annual growth rate of 16.6%. Linmore LED has established a separate entity to own and manage our Lumens as a subscription systems, which is called Linmore Lighting Services. Who is a prospect for Lumens as a subscription? It's companies that want to preserve cash as no capital is required to initiate a subscription agreement. Companies that want to completely outsource lighting. Lighting has become more difficult than ever to source parts and maintain. And so some companies just want to be out of the lighting business and have it allocated to a third party. Companies that have a portfolio of properties and want to get them all done. For companies like this, it can be quite capital intensive to do all facilities. So Lumens as a subscription preserves that capital and allows all facilities to get done over a short period of time. Companies that want to profit from upgrading lighting. But there's lots of wasted energy and maintenance in an existing lighting system. When we come in with a subscription agreement, it almost always generates positive cash flow or profit to the facility. Companies that don't have a budget to do a lighting upgrade because no capital is required. Companies that want the safety, morale, and productivity from new lighting system in addition to the energy savings. There's lots of benefits from lighting. Sometimes we just think about the energy savings, but there's lots of other factors that lighting can improve facilities. What are the financial and operational advantages? As I've kind of mentioned here so far, there's no upfront capital required. It almost always produces positive cash flow. We can do all facilities owned by a company. The subscription agreement is off balance sheet, so it just becomes another operating expense. We're substituting reductions in current electric bills, reductions or elimination in current maintenance, and offsetting those with a smaller payment for our subscription model. Creates a positive cash flow for the facility in an off-balance sheet arrangement, and maintenance is included. The entire payment is funded by the savings that the lighting creates. The agreement is a subscription agreement. It's an operating expense and off-balance sheet. We put an asterisk on this bullet point because you should always consult your tax professional to get a final ruling or judgment how to best apply the subscription agreement to your business. The monthly payment for the subscription agreement is funded by the savings that we create from reductions in energy, maintenance, and air conditioning costs created by the new LED lighting. Ultimately, this results in neutral to positive cash flow for most facilities. One of the unique things in our subscription agreement is that facilities have the opportunity to buy the lighting beginning at year 2 should they want to do that. If they want to convert it to a purchase, begins at year 2 and then every anniversary date thereafter. No capital is needed up front. Facilities can get the operational and safety benefits of new lighting without waiting for capital to be approved in future years. Companies can upgrade all facilities because capital is not required. The process to implement Lumens as a subscription is quite easy and straightforward. It starts with a credit application, go through credit approval, documentation. We then order the equipment. We get it installed by a licensed contractor in the market. Once the system is installed, customer accepts that the facility is completely relit and ready to go. Then the invoicing begins. So the facility is never invoiced until the lighting is installed and the savings have already begun, so you're always in a positive cash flow position. And then after the lighting is installed, we go into the post-installation services, which is the maintenance of the lighting for the term of the agreement. The scope of work is what you would expect in any turnkey lighting project. So it's your new lighting and controls per the proposal, installation by a licensed contractor, maintenance over the term, which includes parts, labor, and aerial lift equipment, any warranty administration. The lighting is recycled in accordance with laws that are in place at the facility or in that state. Aerial lift equipment, system design, project management, any rebates that are available will be brought to the project, and shipping. Optionally, we can measure both the light levels and energy consumption of the old system and the new system to provide verification of the savings. The terms are somewhat flexible. The subscription can be converted to a purchase at each anniversary date beginning at year 2. If you're going to sell the facility or it's a lease facility, the subscription can be transferred to a new tenant, just has to go through a credit approval process. The most frequent question we're asked is, okay, what happens at the end of the 10 years? So there are 3 options at the end of the 10 years. Number 1 is you can start a new subscription agreement with the latest LED technology. Number 2, you can extend the subscription agreement beyond the 10 years. That'll include the maintenance. It can include upgrading, relamping, and other things. And this will be at a lower monthly cost. And number 3 is the facility can take responsibility for maintaining the system. Linmore Lighting Services will abandon the lumen supply system in place. In other words, we'll walk away, hand over the product, the system, to the tenant or building owner. Lumens as a subscription facilitates LED adoption. So on the left here is a list of objections. These are the list of the things, most common things that we hear that delay people from upgrading to LED lighting. And Lumens as a subscription battles all of these. One of the most frequent things we hear is we need to wait for capital approval. Next year, 2 years, 3 years down the road. With Lumens as a subscription, there is no capital required. I only have enough capital for one facility. Again, no capital is required, so all facilities can get completed. A fear of maintaining LED lighting. This is a growing problem in our industry because LED lighting is so specific and so custom, you just can't find common parts. So with Lumens as a subscription, the maintenance is included. The facility no longer needs to worry about sourcing parts. You're not available to impact the balance sheet. Could be banking covenants, could be a number of things where the balance sheet can't be impacted. Lumens as a subscription is off balance sheet, and again, we suggest you consult your tax professional. You can't afford it. Well, you can afford it because with this program, payments are neutral or positive cash flow. In other words, you will make money installing new LED lighting and controls. And lastly, I'd like to use capital but can't get it until next year. Well, you can always move forward immediately with Lumens as a subscription. Once your capital is approved in future years, you can convert the subscription to a purchase beginning at year 2. So again, no need to delay getting all the benefits from energy savings to productivity, morale, and safety. Lumens as a subscription just enables LED adoption to happen right away. Thank you for listening and your attention to this overview of our Lumens as a subscription program. You can reach us or any of your sales contacts for more information. Thank you.